Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the
Dog Pound Podcast. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Alex.
And today's topic is family.
Today's topic is family. We touched on it a little bit in August, and we're going to be touching on it more this month with just some things about how Central has that sort of communal family feel in everyday life.
Yes. Alex, do you have a family?
I do have a family.
And you have a family biologically related to you at the Sea House, is that correct?
That is correct, yes. There are two members of my family here.
That's fantastic. But would you say you have more of a friendship family too here?
Oh, I absolutely would.
Wow. Okay, so you're telling me you have two families.
You could say I have two families.
That's fantastic.
Central gives you the opportunity to be involved in so many different ways and so many extracurriculars, and it gives you just the chance to get involved with other people and get to know other people and get to make friends and kind of build your own family, so to speak.
Is there any other things like sports or maybe theater that could also make a strong family tie?
Everything creates a family. Listen. You know, anything you get involved with is going to, in some way, kind of expand your family. You're going to get to know new people, and you're going to have to at first interact with people, but I'm sure there's people that you're going to, learn to love and learn to just be really involved.
And, if you're shy, I've noticed since there's so much people at Central, everyone has a different kind of niche or something they're into. And it's really easy to strike a conversation with somebody out of the 2,600 people. I mean, you're going to find someone.
And it may not be perfect here at Central, but on average, I'd like to think on average, there's more kind of interesting people and kinder people to just get to know and get involved with. And they're going to have, interests that you might be interested in, and they can teach you or you can teach them. And it's a cyclical community that gets you involved in so many different things.
And you know what? If maybe you're a freshman, maybe you're someone who doesn't, really like the social interaction part of making friends, you just want to get to that area, it's really easy to talk to anybody. I, Alexander Dufour, have a challenge. I might do a monthly, should I do a monthly challenge?
You know what? Do a monthly challenge.
I'll do a monthly challenge. This month's challenge is to find somebody you don't know that you're like, maybe they're in a class with you. Maybe they said something that, like, oh, that's a similar interest of mine. This is your Alexander Dufour challenge of the month. Go out and talk to somebody. Anybody who's in our school, any other student, just go out and talk to them if you don't know them and make a new friend this month. And I think it's a pretty good challenge. What do you think?
I think it's a good challenge.
Of course you do.
Don't go and
two families.
Say something odd and strange, but maybe... get to know how to interact with people first, but...
There's a first step in everything.
So tell me, Dufour, have you ever had any interesting experiences at Central? Any things that may involve family or friends?
Well, personally, my friends are my family. So yes, everything, every single memory I have is about family.
Okay. Well, would you like to elaborate?
No. No, okay. So... My personal, what I would consider my Central family, is the Central Film Academy. That's just because, I've been a part of it for 4 years. Pretty close, tight-knit group. I'm sure hopefully they don't say the same. A little embarrassing if I'm putting myself out there and they're like, oh, I don't think about you at all.
We bring up CFA a lot, but that's kind of what we're involved in. That's our family. That is our realm, so.
God, we did, okay, so you were there, Alex. We have a thing every Christmas, which is Secret Santa.
Yeah, pretty common thing.
Pretty common. I know the theater has one. I think Humanities has one.
I believe they do.
But one year, this is last year, we had Secret Santa, I think during Christmas break. What it was is that one of our friends wasn't able to get a gift for another friend, and we only found out about this.
We found out about the day of.
And I was taking a midterm. What I found out, and because someone texted me and they're like, "Oh, they don't have a gift." I was like, "Oh God," because I think I was running it that year.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Oh no." So me and Alex, our buffoonery Like an
We had to-
hour
we had
before we were supposed to
figure
meet
out
up.
a present for this man.
Yeah, so an hour before we're supposed to meet up and exchange gifts, me and him go out to a thrift store and are just looking.
We're rushing.
Yeah, and I find our friend, he likes movies, obviously part of the Film Academy. But I found like a Shaun of the Dead DVD.
We found a Shaun of the Dead
Shaun
DVD.
of the Dead. Alex,
Hey.
I'm going over there like, this is a good find. You know, he'd like this. I look over at Alex. Alex is holding a stuffed monkey, wearing a little cowboy costume.
He had a little banana.
He has a little banana in his holster.
And
if you know that our friend, oh my God, that's a perfect gift.
It was the perfect possible gift.
And why did we? Okay, there was 3 gifts we did.
We did a briefcase as well.
We found a briefcase in there that was like really, really nice condition. It was like for $5. I was like, oh, this is such a steal. I don't know what we were thinking. It was locked.
It was locked.
And we asked the cashier, we're like, do you know the combination of this? They're like, nope. Hence why it's $5. That was why did we buy that?
I don't even know, man. But hey, the thing was, we looked up a little tutorial on how to get into briefcases.
Oh, Caroline pulled in
on the
clutch.
school computer.
It was like the time was running out because we couldn't let him know that there was like we just got his present. So our friend Caroline, she had like a business card that she was breaking into the briefcase with to like try to figure out the code because we bought it.
So the collective of our class now knows the code, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably.
Renders it pointless, but
Yeah, but he loved it. And
He loved it.
He named
He
the monkey
still-
Bobo the monkey.
he still has Bobo in his room, if I'm not mistaken. He will go unnamed.
Do you have any fun stories about your family at the school?
Well, I guess I want to preface this that at first it was a touch awkward freshman year getting to know like all the people I know now. I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
Before, even though he's a bit more easy with going to meet people.
I was coming out of virtual schooling. I was gone for a year.
Right.
So like all my friends who are still my friends now, but from middle school, it's kind of like I wasn't in the friend group for a year.
Yeah, that's true. So just to give a little bit of context of how interesting this is, we've gone on 2 camping trips with our friends.
Oh, our scheduling is impeccable.
And all we went on 2 camping trips with our family, the family that we had made at Central. We got we got to know them so well. They're so close to us that we're willing to share tents in the dead of winter with them.
13 of us. Yeah, we've done 2 of these, and both of them were in freezing temperatures. Not because that's like something we're into. That's really just because we're terrible at planning.
It was in between Christmas
December
and New
29th.
Year's. The
Alex.
29th.
December 29th.
Oh.
We all agreed to go on a camping trip together.
I was wrapped up in so many sleeping bags and blankets, and I was still cold.
Oh my! That was the day I didn't sleep. I was the only one. There was like 13 of us. I was the only one who pulled an all-nighter, and I was up for 24 hours
Tending our
straight,
fire.
just keeping the fire alive. And my voice dropped like 7 octaves because of the amount of smoke I breathed in. It was a nightmare. And I remember one of the best feelings of my life was the shower afterward.
The shower.
Oh, because I have like low-key
fantastic.
hypothermia.
The shower was fantastic, but like it was so fun.
It was a matter of survival
It was
back then,
survival.
and that really I think increased our
respect and togetherness with our friends.
Yeah, we all suffer through the same thing, and I encourage that. I think if anyone else were to do a camping trip with their friends, go ahead.
Be responsible, be safe, make sure people know about it, make
Yeah.
sure people know where you are, make sure you have a lot of resources, but
You have a lot of
try.
firewood if you're
Yeah.
doing it.
Oh, absolutely.
That saved me.
We met these people and we got to a point where we were so comfortable and just knew them so well that that's what we do now. You know?
Yeah, and hopefully we were gonna. I think maybe after we graduate that summer, we might do a camping trip. Finally, do it right in the.
In the
At least we
warm.
didn't have to deal with bugs.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah,
No bugs, no
we didn't
mosquitoes.
have to deal with bugs. That was great. Do you know what season it is in April?
It's spring.
Oh, fool! It is. At Central. We have a like a wide outdoor campus, which is so nice.
I love it so much.
I love it so much. Definitely improves people's mental health. And there's 4 or 5-ish trees next to the pavilion or the practice field that people would put hammocks across.
People.
Me. I would put hammocks across. I'm sure I was not the first one to do this. I think
it had been done in years prior.
Yeah, a lot of people would put hammocks up there. But our friend group, our family, was the most prevalent with that. Where we had every lunch, there was like 5 of us who would bring hammocks every single day, and they would just be lining. If you were there,
Was that freshman year?
Freshman and sophomore year, that was big. If you were in Central from year 21 to 22 or 22 to 23, you saw hammock people, that was most definitely us. And that brought us together because it's not like, I don't know, when you're at lunch and you say if you have like a big friend group, it's usually everyone's scattered around calling each other, where are you? This one, you just look to the horizon and you just see all your friends at the hammock, and everyone's taking turns on it, and they're all swinging and doing crazy stuff and
being safe.
Yeah, we're not stupid with it, but like I think it's a great way to bond with friends. Have everyone go over, share your hammocks. There's a couple people I didn't even know who I let sit in the hammocks, and we became friends afterwards.
Dude, everyone likes hammocks.
Everyone likes hammocks. I dare you. Go mention it when you're doing the Alexander D4 challenge and you go out to talk to someone. Ask them, do you like hammocks? Actually, I support that.
Ask them if they
Everybody
like hammocks.
in the month of October should be going out asking random people in Central, do you like hammocks? And if they say no, just know deep down they're lying.
Yeah, everyone loves hammocks. And if you get a hammock, man. Bring that hammock.
Yeah, then you can collect 3 families, Alex.
3 separate families. Wow.
Your hammock family.
What am I going to do with all these families?
I don't know, but Christmas is going to be expensive.
Hello, my name is Samantha Smith, and this month's Bulldog Best centers around family. Today, I will be walking around Forsyth Central's student body asking what family means to them. What does family mean to you?
To me, family means not only who you were born with or into, but a lot of the time, family that you choose throughout school or life or just any time. Family, the ones that stick by you, the ones that stay. And I think the ones that'll always listen, especially when maybe it doesn't concern them or they don't have to, but they want to because they're your family.
Family means supporting people and people that you've known for a while and people that you love.
Family to me means to have a really big support system with the close people in your life and the people close around you, and just having people who care about you.
Family definitely means, I would say, good friends and a good community and just being able to trust the people around you.
To me, family means the people you choose to have in your life, the people you love and could spend any moment with, the good and the bad, the people that you want to be with and you care for, and just every moment is filled with laughter when you're with them.
Family means the people that surround you, the people that you love, the people that care about you and that you care about and that are always there to support you.
Family means to me just having people that can surround me and comfort me and just show me unconditional love, and it doesn't mean by blood. It can just be my best friends, and I love them all to death. And I'm really glad that I have such a great family within my friends, and I love them, love them, love them.
Wow. I know you guys aren't in the studio right now, but I'm looking at Alex. You guys have a group going on. Can you explain this group?
Dude, I'm excited for a very special dance.
Oh, are you talking about homecoming at FCHS?
Yes, I am.
Let's take a second to go down from his groove to talk to us.
Oh,
Homecoming is October 12th this year. If you don't know, it is a celebration of alumni. We have that it's the Friday beforehand. We always have a football game dedicated to homecoming where alumni come back. And then the Saturday is the dance.
Saturday is the dance. So, tell me, DeFore.
He's really out of breath from that groove.
What's this year's theme for homecoming?
This year's theme is the Roaring Social.
What does that entail?
It's Roaring 20s in FCHS. We're talking Great Gatsby kind of look to it.
So you're telling me I should get my top hat and cane out for this one?
Yeah, I'd encourage that.
All right. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I do too. Do you have any good homecoming stories?
Homecoming has gone rather smooth for me, so do you?
Yes, I have a story that's about family. It was after homecoming, but we were all. I had it during my sophomore year. We had a group of like maybe 6 of us, and we went to IHOP after homecoming.
Oh.
And I think about this a lot. Do you remember the story?
You might have told it to me once.
I'll shout out Ezra. Me and Ezra. He's my bestie, and so is Alex. We went to IHOP with a couple other people, and it was like is IHOP open 24 hours?
I have no clue, man. I go to Waffle House.
We were there like till like 11:30. I remember it was just because there was like a couple other groups from Central there, and they were just taking a really long time to get the food out. Because they were not a lot of people working, and there was a lot of groups of us. And so when the waiters were coming out and like we weren't getting our food for a long time, me and Ezra thought it'd be very funny. Now, the girls with us were very secondhand embarrassed by us, but we were like, oh, it'd be so funny. And when the guy starts bussing the table next to us, because it had been like bussed for like maybe 30 minutes, we just start picking up the plates with him and bring it all into the kitchen. We just walk straight into the kitchen and start cleaning the dishes.
Pardon me? I don't recall.
You don't remember the story?
No, I don't.
No, me and Ezra went into the the girls there were so secondhand embarrassed by us, but it was taking a while. So we were like, we'll just start cleaning the dishes with them. And then everyone in the kitchen were laughing because we were just coming in suits and just like putting the dishes away at an IHOP at like 11:30 at night.
That's really funny.
Yeah. And then the food came out faster.
Wow. Did they appreciate the help?
They did. They said thank you and were laughing at us.
That's funny. For this month, our interviewee was Miss Kunz, who came to talk to us about Bulldog Best. Are we ready to roll that now?
Yeah, I have it queued up.
All right, I am here today with Miss Kunz, and she is here to talk to us about Bulldog Best. Hello, Miss Kunz.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. So, just to start us off, can you explain to me what Bulldog Best is?
Yeah, so Bulldog Best is basically, it's a behavior framework here at our school, and it supports what's called a multi-tiered system of support for students, staff, and families. And it's something that we've had probably from 7 to 8 years that really just helps to provide like a social, emotional, behavioral system, and it's driven through data analysis. We look at data and we look at best practices at helping with things like tardies and attendance and any other sort of things that happen that we want to try and get the desired behavior from students and look at it in a systematic sort of way.
Okay, and we have seen a behavioral improvement from doing Bulldog Best.
Yeah, so we actually have seen an improvement. If you look at our data, we have seen like several things have improved, such as our tardies, through a reward system. So that has been, it is a research-based strategy. It's not something that's just at Central. This is like a national type of, in the education world, a nationally recognized way to help support students and the staff. And again, it kind of goes back to that whole basic principle of acknowledging positive behavior and getting the desired behavior and building relationships.
All right. Could you go more in depth on the sort of reward program with the students, if you could?
Yeah, of course. So the reward program that we have here is where, if you've seen around campus, we have the QR codes where students can recognize other students, they can recognize faculty, or faculty can recognize students, students can recognize students. And what allows for us to do is we look at that information and we select every Friday. We have about 7 or 8 students that we recognize. We pull them down during the beginning of Dawg time, which is around like 10 o'clock. And we have our administration. We've been lucky to include Miss Winkler in that, and they get gift cards. So, and they are recognized for one of the 4 traits here at Central, which are family, communication, honesty, and service. And so they're recognized for one of those traits, and they get a little reward and a picture, and we share that with faculty, staff, and the community.
All right, and what are some examples of actions that could lead to you getting a Bulldog Best Award?
Exactly. So, for example, service. We have several examples of service that I've seen, such as picking up your trash or dropping something and then walking back to pick up the trash. Or it could be, helping your teacher put the Chromebooks away at the end and making sure that they're plugged in so that the next class has a charge. It could also be opening the door and holding the door open for a teacher, or just really overall and being inclusive. Really, the other one is family, as I mentioned, and family, it could be doing your Bulldog Best, which I know is very general and focusing on the good, but that could be, that you have that you're looking out for a friend, that you see your friends having a bad day and you listen to them and you make sure that they're going to be okay, just as we would with our family. Yeah, and so we also have a video that we shot, which covers ways in which students feel a sense of family at Central. And we have an administrator on that video, as well as several students talking about what family means to them at the C House.
All right, thanks so much. We look forward to seeing students on their Bulldog Best.
Okay, thank you.
This month in the C House, the theater production that is occurring is the one-act competition play Red, about Rothko and his assistant. It is happening on October 18th and 19th. If you want to go see it, I highly recommend it. And there's a very big event in October, everyone knows.
Yeah, I've been looking at your mug this entire time. Alex is over here with a coffee mug that's glass, so I can see it through it. Is that pumpkin spice?
You're not supposed to tell them.
He's just a big old. It's so okay. I didn't expect that out of you. He's also been wearing scarves lately.
Listen, they look great on me.
The second it turned below 80, he comes to school with scarves and pumpkin spice lattes, which I find hysterical. But you know what? I get the vibe.
Pumpkin bread as well.
Yeah,
One of my favorite things.
Have you been bringing that for lunch? Shh. He's been so overboard with this. We all know it's everyone's favorite season. It's getting a little chilly. It's getting a little brisk.
Yeah, hurricane brought a bit of a cold front. And
yeah, so we're all with Alex Handline with our pumpkin spice lattes.
Dude, get one now. It's okay.
Yeah,
I usually like black coffee. I make an exception.
Big exception.
Yeah. And with fall in October comes something else.
Yeah, let me look at my calendar. Oh yeah, what date is this? Oh, it's always different every year.
31st.
It's like isn't it like every Sunday?
It's Halloween, guys.
It's Halloween.
Ooh,
it's spooky, scary season.
Oh, I am personally so excited. Halloween's my favorite holiday.
What are you dressing up as this year?
What are you going to go as for Halloween?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought long and hard about this. I did. Some friends wanted to do a group costume, and so, I was considering that one, but I ultimately thought this one idea might be better alone. I think I'm going to go as the end of the podcast.
This has been the September podcast. We hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sure you will see me, Alex, next month on the Dog Pound podcast. It's been a delight, and listen.
It's been a great podcast.
Stay barking.
And appreciate your family. Both
appreciate your family.
Biological and the ones you've made. Truly. Also, do the Alexander Dufour challenge. Go out, Go out and meet someone new.
Meet someone new, and really just
ask them about hammocks.
Get to make a family.
And accuse them of being a liar. They say they don't like hammocks. Alrighty.
Signing off.